Challenge accepted. Working with steel wire. We need 20 and 30 gauge wire and of course the soft type. Also, bead, pearl, or stone with a hole in between, and the diameter of about 3 millimeter is needed. Tools, chain nose pliers, flush cutter, and round nose pliers. To make the shape round, I'm using this ring mandrel, but you could use any other round shapes like a marker, pen, or pencil. First of all, pick up your 20 gauge wire and round nose pliers and make a very little loop at the very beginning. Then you have a shape like Q. With your chain nose pliers, make 90-degree bend just here and in front of the first loop, and at the same size make another one. It's just like a heart shape or something like a V with two loops at both ends, and this is the practical shape that we are going to repeat. So I'm going to do the same for the next one. So make another 90-degree bend and make another loop just in front of the previous one. Similar shapes are one of the challenges here, so you could pay attention to the place that you are putting your chain nose pliers on the wire, and you repeat that for the other shapes till the end. That might happen that the first shape would be out of range, so I open it up just like a jump ring and cut it out so that the other shapes would be in a harmony. And how would be the length? I'm going to continue that as my ring size, and it's about 6.5 centimeters. Or you could change it, that doesn't matter. And here I'm going to cut it out again, just like a jump ring. I open it up and cut it out with flush cutter. Steel wire is a little tough, I mean very tough, and you of course need to open it up and then to cut it out. Now stop a bit. Here I was testing this structure to be rounded just at those 90-degree bends all around the ring mandrel, and as you could see, it's not that successful. It's so resilient, and here I'm trying to press it down so the shape is all lost. And here again I'm trying to make it just like a circle, and I should say that this is not very good and all shapes are ruined, so forget about it now and continue making a loop with me. The size is just a little smaller than my ring size on the ring mandrel, with the diameter of about 2 or 1.5 centimeters. And here, just make a tie at the top. So make 90-degree bend on one of the wires and wrap the other all around. Here I must use my chain nose pliers to squeeze it because it's very tough. Your tool may be slip several times, but that's okay. You should be able to control it and squeeze it at the right direction to make that tie at this point. Then cut it out with flush cutter and squeeze it again and prevent any sharp edges because it's very dangerous on steel wire, I mean especially. Now with that heart shapes that you had made in first part, we are going to make a circle or round shape at the other direction. Just compare the two. The first one is not accepted, It's not even a circle, and I would just put it aside. And the second one is just a better choice for steel wire. Maybe you could make the first one with brass or copper or even silver, but not a good choice for steel. So pick up the thinner wire of about 30 gauge, insert it into the loop that you just made, and insert it to the first loop of the first heart shape and make a tie here and wrap the wire for about 2 times. This is the first time, and I would wrap it another time all around and make a circle, insert it to the loop again, and make another tie and insert it at the middle of those heart shape at the 90-degree bend, and simultaneously insert the bead or pearl in and make another tie at that point to fasten up that bead or stone. I mean, just at this place. First, insert the bead in and make a wrapping part here. And continue that for the other shapes too. While you're wrapping on each loop and at the 90-degree bend with a bead or pearl or a stone. The wrapping pattern is just simple, and continue that till the end, and whenever it's needed use your tools like round nose pliers or chain nose pliers to fasten it up. At some points, maybe you need to cut it out or start the wire again, so just squeeze it well with chain nose pliers to fasten it up and start that again. Now we have a gap at this point, and we could just fill it with a loop, or better than that one, I'm going to bend the wire at the middle and squeeze it well with chain nose pliers, and the point here, use a chain nose pliers with teeth on it. At the end, with your round nose pliers, make another tie here and squeeze it well with chain nose pliers. If you're using a flat type chain nose pliers without any teeth, it would be a little hard because it would slip over your work many times and it would be bothering. Then at the top with the thinner wire, just start making this wrapping pattern till the end. This is one of the basic patterns on wire weaving structures, and continue that till the end. Of course, a thin wire helps to do that better. At the end, insert the wire into the structure and make a tie here, cut it out at the very end and squeeze it. And for the starting point here, I'm going to add another bead and then to fasten it up. For the bail at the top, just put your round nose pliers, make this part a little curved, and squeeze it with chain nose pliers, and it's not very easy to do that with your hand and fingers, so we should use our tools. And it's almost ready. But another point, just move the beads inside every heart shape, and this is much more beautiful than the previous shape, and I'm going to repeat that for all those beads. And as you can see, the size is in the way that the heart shape embraces the bead inside. Now your very beautiful wire pendant with steel is ready. What do you think about it?